Tom couldn't find the note, Tom couldn't find the key. Okay. And welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone is doing well. I'm so sorry, I know I sound terrible. Okay, I literally have my tissues here. I woke up feeling so whack and I think I had the flu because like I'm just cold all the time. The heater is actually boiling right now and I just feel so cold. So I'm gonna quickly film this review and go and lie down and get some rest. My immune system is not here for the UK weather. Okay, it's not. But yeah, as I usually end always say, number one, I'm very sorry, but also number two, if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe and therefore join the family. And also be sure to follow me on my Instagram and also on my Twitter at SarahDestinyX. And number three, as I usually end always say, please get cozy and comfy with a hot Ribena and some snacks. And let's get into this review. So let us start off with Ron pulling Sammy for a chat. This was pretty much the aftermath of yesterday's episode with Lana. The whole Ron situation. I'll be very honest with you in saying that I'm tired, only because I just kind of feel like it just showed me once again that I actually feel like a lot of these islanders are quite fake. Of course, you know that Lana started crying and she's saying that she does feel like it is attack Ron day. He said that he's not having it, you know, and he really wanted to clarify the entire situation with the rest of the villa, and he just feels like it's just a bit bad mind that of course everyone in the villa feels this way about him and he doesn't even know. So of course he ended up pulling Sammy for a chat. It's a big shame, guys. You guys know I've really liked Sammy like literally for ages. I've really liked her, but I feel like in the past couple of episodes she's kind of shown me a new side of her that I'm just not really here for, and I feel like it honestly just comes across as being fake. But of course Sammy was saying that I heard what you said and it was perceived that way, so pretty much saying what you said wasn't taken out of turn, and I essentially tried to relate to the other islanders the way that I heard it. But my thing was like, I just kind of feel like Sammy should have owned it, if I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like Sammy should have just owned the entire situation. Like, even if you felt like it was perceived that way, I do feel like she did try and twist it quite a lot, and I do feel like her and Tom were just very what's it called, chatty patties with it. I can't think of another word, but yeah, they were just chatty patties with the entire situation. She was saying that, you know, people have their own opinions. I'm not cleaning it up, which I found quite weird, because you started it. So the mess that you've created in the villa is because of you. So you saying, oh, I'm not cleaning it up, but you started the mess. You created. Do you get what I mean? I just found it very strange. But yeah, once again, it just made me look at Sammy in a whole different light. I feel like she does come across as being quite fake, and we'll get into that later with the whole brunch thing that they done with the girls as well. But yeah, like I said, people are perceiving it because of how you presented it. It's not rocket science. I just find it a bit weird. Of course, now Ron decided to now go and speak with Tanya, Samira. Yeah? Tanya, I wrote Samira. I don't know who Samira is. But Tanya, someone, and Lana about everything. And of course, Shaq and Kai decided to join them. It's very strange. You guys already know how I feel about Ron. Do you know how crazy it is for you to make me side Ron? That's mad. Okay, it's actually mad. But on the other hand as well, and my cousin was actually telling me this too, just as the show was airing, that it's interesting that maybe Ron is snaky and maybe the islanders are seeing what we aren't seeing, i.e. like certain clips and stuff are being missed out, because why should all of the islanders understand that perception? Do you get where I'm coming from? But please let me know what you think down below. But like I said, once again, it is very mad for you to allow me to side with Ron. Okay, it's very crazy. Now let's move on to Tanya and Sammy having a conversation. Oh, that's it, sorry. So it was, yeah, so Tanya left the conversation that Ron and everyone else was having to go and speak to Sammy, and she was saying that, you know, people are going to think what they want to think, and Sammy was saying, I'm not here to tell people to change their minds, like it's not my mess to clean up and everything. And Tanya was saying that, you know, Ron is really full of it, he could really talk himself out of jail, etc, etc. I feel it's, let me know if you agree or disagree, but I feel like Tanya and Sammy, for me, very weird behavior. It's like the spirit of Olivia hasn't left that villa. If I'm going to be honest with you, it's like the spirit of Olivia is very much still rampant in that villa. But like I said, it just makes me wonder, like, is Ron, like, we only see an hour of their entire day, and it makes me wonder if the other islanders feel this way because of other things that have been said in the villa as well. Do you get where I'm coming from? But like I said, please let me know what you think down below. But it is a bit worrying that they don't believe that you're genuine. Let's move on to the following morning. Of course, Ron was telling the guys that he really rates Sammy, but he expected her to pull him to the side and not speak to the rest of the villa. I do feel like Tom looked very unbothered. He was still like waking up, sunglasses on, sipping his drink, and I'm not surprised. He's 100% going to stand his girl. But Shaq did give good advice, and this is the advice that I possibly would have given someone in a similar situation as well. Like, you don't need to care about other people's opinions, and I definitely agree. I know it can be hard sometimes when you, of course, you're in a villa with certain people. You see these people every single day. You literally want to make sure that you're cool with everyone, and now you're finding out that, oh, other people have certain opinions about you. I understand it, it's hard. Even in real life, it's definitely hard, but people's opinions can only affect you if you allow it to be valuable in your life. If you give me an opinion and I don't care for it, I'm not going to allow it to affect me. So I feel like Shaq did give him really good advice. Like, you don't need to take on everyone's opinion, if I'm going to be honest with you. We can move on briefly to the girls, Lana, Rosie and Sammy. Of course, Lana started crying. You know, she said that she feels like things aren't really the same in the villa anymore. And I can't lie though, it's really crazy because, like, it's mad for someone to tell you that they feel like your boyfriend is with you, because you need to remember that they're girlfriend and boyfriend now, but they feel like your boyfriend made you his girlfriend because he wants to play a game with you. So like I said, it's very crazy that pardon me, sorry, but it's very crazy that all of these situations and conversations and things has made me side Lana and Ron in this situation. I'll just be honest, I feel like the rest of the villa have been really fake regarding it. But of course, what was really weird was the girls decided to have like a small girly breakfast to basically cheer Lana up. Number one, if this doesn't tell you that Lana and Ron are the winners of this season, then I don't know. Okay, I do not know. But on the other hand, I do feel like it was just very scary. Like, Sammy, what, 24 hours ago, 48 hours ago, you were literally chatting so much rubbish about Lana and Ron, Lana and Ron, Lana and Ron. And now you guys are making like a brunch, like a breakfast. Like, I just find it a bit scary. And I know some girls can be scary, but I just find that very scary and very fake. Okay, I don't know, there's something sketchy there, but kudos to them. You know, I guess it did cheer Lana up and let them know, and let her know, sorry, that she's really loved and really appreciated in the villa. But quite interesting. Let's move on briefly to Sammy and Tom. Of course, they'll speak about the situation, wondering if it's on them, and yes, 100% it is on you. I mean, you guys were literally like just going around the entire villa speaking about the situation. Everyone, you want everyone's 2 pence, you want people to agree with you, blah 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 blah. And like I said, it let me know that Sammy and Tom are literally just chatty patties. And I said this in not last review, but the review before that, you need to learn to focus on your focus in life. Okay, and they didn't focus on their focus, and now because of that, because they talk so much, even they are confused as to who the culprit is when they are literally the culprits right next to each other. So yeah, it made me look at Sammy and Tom in a whole different light, if I'll be honest with you. I did really like them as a couple, but I find them to be very messy, and no one likes chatty patties. Of course, you know, they ended up getting a text about the talent show. I'll be honest with you, it was a show. There wasn't really much talent apart from Ron. I had to give it to Ron. And Sammy had a little tap dancing, but the rest of them definitely just their own vibes. But I guess we can quickly talk about them. Shaq was dancing. I'm not really sure much about the talent. It was like, I don't know, you know when you fry something and it just starts moving? That's definitely the vibe I got from Shaq. Lana was a magician. At first I actually thought she was a witch because she was getting everyone's cards right, but then she ended up flopping when it came to, I think, Shaq and Tanya's cards. So I was just like, okay. Tanya dancing again. In case you guys don't know, Tanya actually dances on TikTok, so a lot of people were assuming that she was going to dance anyway. But guys, I'll be honest with you, and I tweeted this as well, I don't know why I find it cringy when black people dance. I don't know what it is. It's like maybe PTSD from Priscilla with her Zonto dancing. I'm not sure. But when black people dance, I don't know why I cringe. God free me from the shackles. I actually don't know why I cringe, because black people deserve to dance, right? It's just, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to Kai. He was a painter or an artist or sketch, whatever. But Will was his model, and he drew Will with grapes in between his legs. I had high hopes for Kai. I thought genuinely that there was talent there, but there was actually no talent. He needs to burn that image immediately. Let's move on to, I thought Steve coming. I hope it doesn't. But let's move on to Jesse and Rosie. They were singing offbeat, off key. I don't know. Casey was like in his confession was, oh wow, like she was twerking. I just couldn't. And I'm just thinking, Casey, be serious, bro. Rosie didn't twerk for nobody. I just kind of, yeah, it was lackluster, okay? It was lackluster. Sammy, of course, gave us tap dancing. I have to give it to her. I actually really love tap dancing. In primary school, I actually learned how to do Irish dancing. I still know how to. So I thought that was actually quite cute. But unfortunately, because of all the nonsense we've had to endure with Sammy over the past couple of episodes, I couldn't really give her as much ratings as I wanted to. Of course, let's move on to Ron. I actually feel like Ron was my favourite act from this talent show. He, of course, his challenge was to unlock the Rubik's Cube, you know, it's a cube, yeah, the Rubik's Cube in 90 seconds, and he done it. I think that's amazing. I've never completed a full Rubik's Cube, but I think they're so cool, and that was nice. I actually did quite like that. Casey was playing the trumpet in the rain. He should have stopped after the first key was off. Okay, but yeah, Casey attempted to play a trumpet, and Sanam, her talent was being able to cry on demand. At first I thought she wasn't going to do it because you guys know it was raining at the same time, but she actually done it, and I have to rate her. I actually have to rate her. But yeah, being able to cry on demand is definitely a skill. And of course, Will, he ended up rapping. Very interesting. Will was the only person who can do what he done and get away with it. He was literally rapping and shading everyone with a smile on his face, apart from Jessie, of course. And I don't know, guys, Will's performance for me was a bit interesting. Am I stretching? This might be a stretch of what I'm about to say, but like, there's just, I don't know. Oh God, should I say it? I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. Okay. If you know me well, we've been doing these reviews for 43 episodes now or so. If you know me well, you know exactly what I'm thinking of. And that's all I'm gonna say. And of course, Tom decided to sing. Tom couldn't find the note. Tom couldn't find the key. Okay. It was a hot mess, guys. It was actually a hot mess. Ron and Sammy, to me, were the only two people that actually had the talent. The rest of them were just running on vibes. Sanam, okay, I have to give it to her. She cried on the spot. I just don't know if that's like, when I think of talent show, I really think of the best of the best of the best, and you guys were literally just giving me breadcrumbs, I have to be honest with you. But of course, you guys know at the end of the episode, we were given the opportunity to vote for our favourite couples. You guys already know my favourite couples, ATM, is Kai and Sanam. So yeah, they 100% did get my vote, but I'd love to know who you guys decided to vote for down below. Overall, it was just a simple episode. And yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. But as always, I love to know what you guys would actually think of the episode down below as well. But yeah, I'm going to actually go and lie down. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So sorry, this is very TMI, but yeah, have a lovely evening. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow.